Hello, friend. Welcome to another session on Google for Education. So this time we are going to learn what is Google site and how you can create one Google site on your own. So let's move further. And Google site basically it's a powerful way of creating, especially team sites, and many people can work together to create a Google site, and you can create high quality sites with your team, and you can create those sites for your team project or event. And many times, whenever I interact with faculty members or teachers, they always have one query in their mind: why I need to create a website? Because anyway, I am working in a school or in a college, and over there we already have a website. So why I need to create another one for myself? So we'll see in this session why you need a website and what all can be done through the website. So in through website, first of all, you can create a website for your department, event, and project. You can create a faculty portfolio. So rather than submitting a portfolio through, or rather than having your own CV or biodata, you can always have a portfolio on the website where you can have your seminars, whichever seminars that you have attended, different courses that you have done, some recorded classes, and lots of certification that you have gone through. So everything can be published on the website. At the same time, nowadays many of the schools are taking online assignments. I mean, students don't have to give the assignments in the format of a workbook, but they have to prepare a website for their project. They have to record everything whatever they are doing for their project. They have to take the photographs, and they have to submit their photographs in the format of a website. So again, this is a wonderful way for student to submit the assignments. And this site is again, we discussed before, is working on both uh, desktop as well as smartphone, and you can have real-time dashboard over there on the website. And the best part of this website, without learning any design or coding, you can create this website. So generally what happened, many times professional websites are being created on WordPress or on different platforms where you need to know lots of either coding part or lots of functionalities are there. So you need to learn lot many things to create a website. The best part of this website, without knowing much, means without knowing much coding part, you can create a website within an hour time possibly. So anyway, in this session we'll see how you can create a website. So let me take you directly to the platform now. So you don't go along with me as of now on the platform, so let me go. And so first of all, as we discussed before, you always have to either go to your Drive or Gmail and Google Apps. So Google Apps are here, and from Google Apps you have to go to Drive, and from Drive you have to go to New. So we discussed earlier, this new is whenever you want to add something new, any new elements you want to add, always you have to use this plus button. So let me click this new, and here we can see Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and we need Google Sites. So here is the sites, right? And here we are there on the site. And before we create our own website, I would like to just give some demonstrations. What all can be done on the website on the live platform is, let me take you through some couple of websites which I have created or which some of my students have submitted. So this is the website of a commerce department of a college. So we'll see as a faculty member of a college or a department, what kind of website you can create. So this is a commerce department in the college, and I'm just going on the preview. So this is the department website. Here we can see, and here we can see different activities conducted by this department. So here they can have all the photographs and some brief descriptions about those activities. Again, what all different research activities done by that department. So you can have all those details over here. And in case somebody want to know about them, they can go from here. So again, you can have calendar to show what is the schedule of your department. Similarly, you have many students in your department or in your college. Always you can publish some success stories over here, name of the student, some details. You can have some details of faculty members. So many faculty members are working in the college or in the department along with their LinkedIn profile. So all different kind of flexibilities are available. You can always take the registration form through Google site, and you can have one Google dashboard. Yes, so Reshma madam is asking what is dashboard. So basically, madam, you have in school we have seen notice board. What is notice board? So notice board gives us the information of the current date, right? So whichever is information which is relevant, it is available on the notice board. Similarly, dashboard is something beyond your notice board. Definitely, dashboard is online. So, for example, in this year we have started the admission part, and we have so many students in class 1 to 8. Uh, then we have those students from different areas of the city, different gender, male, female. Now your principal or the administration give the live reporting on the admission on day-to-day basis. So what are the different ways of providing this information? One way you can prepare all this information in your notebook and provide the information. Another way of providing this information in the format of Word file or Excel sheet, where at the end of the day you have to provide this information, you have to send the information through email. And another way of providing this information is through dashboard. So basically what happened in dashboard, as soon as you make some changes in your main file, automatically those changes will happen over here. So this is my real-time dashboard. So for example, as of now, in my department, nearly about uh, 25 students are in the engineering field. So as soon as if I change this amount in my Excel sheet or in my spreadsheet, automatically it will give me the refresh information. So this is dashboard. So with the help of Google site, you can prepare real-time dashboard. And another good part of Google site, many of the times you are creating some videos or you have some videos which you like, which you want your students to come and see those videos before they start taking their class. So this is the way one can embed lots of videos in website page. So here I'm showing you different functionalities of the website, of a department website. Another format of a website is your own portfolio. So here we are just opening one website where you can create your own portfolio, where you have all the details, what kind of certifications you have done. So I'm just opening this one. So here is my preview. Right, so she's Shakya Pandit, and she's data scientist from Microsoft. And here is her profile. So basically here she's talking about herself, her own achievements are here, what she has done. And again, her own calendar is there. And here you can see what work she is doing. So where she has worked, what different research papers she has submitted. Yes, and different seminars that she is attending or she has attended. So these are the different seminars or webinars that she is attending. So here we can see a complete portfolio of a faculty member, and all those information that generally we provide about ourselves in a CV can be provided in the format of a site. Now another way of Google site is projects. So basically nowadays when I went to Finland and I attended one program as I discussed before in Helsinki University on why they have one of the best system in the world in terms of education. So what I got to know, especially for the senior children, like in India, we have one book where we give the project, the student submit the project, they write something on the project book and they submit it to us. Or there is something different. They ask them to collect all the photographs, videos of their project, and they have to mention each and everything related to their project on a site. Because what happened, what they uh, think, if somebody is preparing a website for the project, it brings lots of accountability on it. Why accountability on him? Because whenever he's preparing a project on his own and he's submitting the project, then that project is there between you and me, between teacher and a student. But when somebody is preparing the website, he can take the feedback not only from the teacher but from his parents, friends of parents, and they can also come and contribute, give some ideas. So it brings lots of accountability in the student on bringing some tangible project or doing some tangible project. So this is the project that somebody has done as I'm sharing the project. So all those things are there related to waste management along with some videos. So here are the different ways of presenting a website and why one should have a website. So, okay, Neha madam is asking me for tuition classes, what is the use of website? Madam, I think tuition classes teachers should create the website first. Reason being, it will help you to promote your service as well. So basically, what you can do, uh, you can create a website, you can provide all the information related to your services or the tuition that you're offering. You can embed some videos of your own, the way that you're conducting the classes. So what happened, whenever some parents want to come and meet you, always you can set a site link to them. Okay, you can go to my website. And I think that is the best way of sending information about yourself to someone. They'll go through the videos, how you take the classes. Even you can have the testimonials of different students on your website. So for example, somebody has scored 99 percentage and he's talking about yourself, and that is an amazing way of presenting some information to the public. So now we'll see how one can create a website. So as we discussed before, we have to Google Apps, you have to go to Drive, and from Drive we'll come to this site. So here, first of all, we have to give the site name. And as just Neha recently discussed about the private tuition classes. So let's prepare a site on private tuition classes only. Right. So first of all, my guidelines. So maths classes in Pune. Since I am from Pune, I'm writing Pune, and here I'm writing some classes. So how you do it? Let me remove it again. So basically, you will see some text box. So you just have to come and click onto the text box before you write anything. So as of now, I'm just writing max classes. Similarly, now you would like to change the banner. So to change the banner, what you have to do, change image. This option is here. Can you see the change image? Click onto it from your mouse, and you have two options. One is upload, second is select image. So for example, if you want to upload some image from the website, from your own desktop, then you will select the option called upload. In my case, as of now, I don't have any relevant image on my desktop. So I'm going and selecting image. So when you select the option called select, again you will be getting different options over here. Gallery, by URL, search, your albums. So basically this is something related to your Google Photos and Google Drive. If you have some relevant image on Google Drive, then also you can take those images. So as of now, let's begin with some search image. So I'm just writing teaching, since this is going to be my slide, teaching maths. Right, so I'm writing on Google directly on teaching maths, and whichever you like. And if you don't find anything relevant, okay, I'm not finding any relevant slide for my website. Hmm. So let's start with this one. Okay, and always we can change the slide. So now what I did, again I'm going back. So first of all, just come when as soon as you come over here, just click onto it and edit the name. So maths classes in Pune, since and you can have your own name of the classes, like Chate classes or XYZ classes, Pradeep classes, anything you want to write, you can write. This is the title, this is the main title of your website. And here this change image, I change the image. So this is the first part done. Now I'll just pause for a couple of minutes, and I want everyone to repeat the process. So what exactly you have to do, you have to go to Drive, and from Drive, from Google Apps, as we discussed before, click on Drive, right, and open one Google site. So how to open a Google site, a new website, create new, select more and Google Sites. So just I'm pausing for a couple of minutes, and now everyone has to upload one image and give the title of the page. Right. So in case you have any doubts, you can write in the chat box. I can explain. Yes. So I think now 2 minutes are over, and just 1 minute is there. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm getting a reply from most of the participants. They are done with it. Excellent. And how to uh, change the size, right? So if you want to change the slide, so you see, as soon as you click onto this on text box, you will see different options over there. And I'm sure everyone is familiar with these options. So if I just click onto it, a down arrow and heading. So you'll see the sizes of your font get reduced, and title, then again it can get expanded. Then again you have option called bold, italics, the way those options are available in the Word file. Similarly, so no coding is required as we have seen. So this is the way you can edit the text. Now what happened in the website, in any of the website, I'll just give the briefing about this site. So basically whenever you are there in the Google site, so you'll get three options. One is insert. So whenever you want to insert something, it can be a text box, it can be image, it can be different layouts, or it can be YouTube video, it can be calendar, map, button, everything you have to go to with insert option. So insert is the number one option that you have to use. Second, a website is not a single page website. So you have multiple pages in the website. So with the pages option, we can add the pages. And the last option is themes. If you want to change the theme, for example, uh, I'm just in the theme. So now you have some different theme and color is there, or this color. So what you have to do in themes, just break it down your mouse cursor and you will see different option, and as well as you can change the color, right? So let me so for example, this is my site and I can change color from blue, black. So different options are available that can be used. So okay, Reshma madam is asking, can we create our own themes? No madam, you can't create your own themes. So whichever options are available over here under themes, so you have nearly about 7 to different themes are available, and as well as you have different colors available. Colors are available, so you can give n number of colors and different font size. So we'll see those things in detail. So now as we see, insert, pages and theme. These are the three things that possibly we'll do in next 10-15 minutes. And remaining options which are there, we'll discuss in the next session, which is on how to share other people on the website. So what do you mean by sharing with other people? So basically whenever we create any commercial website, so that site is available for all. But in Google, what happened? You can share the website with relevant people. So, for example, I want this website only be viewable to 5 people. Then that is possible. Okay, this site only student of my school can see. That possible is that option is possible. The last part, this site should be visible to all. So that possibility is also there. So here you can control. So we'll discuss those things in the next session. So now we'll be coming part, say the second part is the layout. So since we are creating a tuition classes, so first of all, what you have to do, just click on text box. So we'll see how to insert this one text box and images and how to insert the images. So let me just click on the text box. Automatically one text box will come over here. So here we'll be talking about my videos. So basically we are preparing this website for a tuition classes. So here the teacher want to show what kind of classes she is conducting. So that is why I have given the title My Videos. Now as we discussed before, again you can change the title, you can change the size and everything. So just select it and heading. So whichever way that you want to do. In my case, I have just selected the option heading. So just mind this, if you're giving heading, try whenever you're inserting any kind of different layouts, try to have similar kind of sizes everywhere. So it should not happen somewhere you're selecting normal text, somewhere title, heading, subheading. Try to keep some similarities everywhere. So your website will aesthetically will look good. And now, when you see whenever I'm clicking or whenever my mouse is here, you will see three options are available, always are getting highlighted. So let me click onto this option, section background. So what does it mean, section background? So as of now, this is in the white color, right? So when I'm clicking section background and I can change my color. So what you have to do, just click onto it. You will get different option. I am selecting the for emphasis, right? So you can see now the color is getting changed. And yeah, can you change the color? Yes, we can change the color, but for that again you have to go to themes. So here theme and red color. So as of now blue color, so whichever color that you want to keep, and more options are available over here for the colors. But as of now we are and I'm requesting all the participants, please don't start inserting the text box and everything. I will give you the proper time, and during that time you can do it. So here, as we see, I just added the text part and I have just given the header, my videos. So now I'll go to layouts. Just press your right hand key of your mouse uh, and drag it over here. Just don't leave your mouse over there. Just press the button, right button of your mouse, and drag these layouts over here. So I think I have some more chats. Can we create our own? Can we reduce the text box size? So basically what this text box size you cannot reduce, but definitely you can increase. If you write something more, automatically it will get increased. Right, so now this is my text box. Now what is layout? So basically in this layout, and as we discussed before, in any of the website, this is the way we can add any new elements. This is my again text box, and this is further details you want to write. Now since here we are talking about videos, so what is the expectation? The expectation is to add videos. So just click onto it, and from where you would like to add the videos. So again, you will be getting 5 to 6 different options. Upload. So if you have something on your own desktop, you can say upload, select image from Drive. If you have lots of things on your Drive, you can upload any of the image or video from Drive. YouTube is there, calendar is there, right? So and at the last is map. So in our case, as of now, we'll see all these different elements later on. But let's start with YouTube option. And now, since this is a class that we are talking about is of mathematics, so I'm just searching some video related to mathematics. And here I got one video. So what you have to do, you have to just search, click over here and search. You will get different videos. And then select on any of the videos, this video with your mouse, right? And whichever you want to select, whichever video that you want to insert, say select. Right, now we have this video in, right? So this is one of the video, and my maths class, and you can write, I am explaining geometry. So is it clear? So this is your maths class and I am explaining geometry class over here. Similarly, again you have to add, and again YouTube. So let me get some geometry class video directly now this time. And so what is recommended, if you have your own videos, excellent, means you can have all videos or right, and ninth class something. So whichever option that you want to write, you can give this option. And again, geometry for 9. Right. So now I'm again pausing for 3 minutes. So what is in this 3 minutes you are supposed to do? You are supposed to add one text. So you have to use the option called insert. Just write it down. Otherwise, just insert text box. That is a one part you have to add. And second, you have to add one insert layout. So this insert layout So whenever you are there on the insert layout, click with your mouse, uh, press the left key of your mouse and insert it, right? And insert this layout, and this is just drag and drop and bring this. So I'm just pausing for a couple of minutes, and I'm expecting every participants. And in case you have any doubts, please ask in the chat box. Yes. Ha. Acha. Okay, Surbi ma'am is asking about one query she has. Can she add multiple videos or more than two videos? Yes, ma'am. We can definitely add more than two, three videos. Can you see the different layouts that we have? So based on these layouts, you can decide. Means, for example, if you have four videos, then you must select this one, right? And if you have three videos, then this one. So this is the way you can decide which layout to bring, and just click onto this layout. Automatically it will drop in over here, and or otherwise you can just press it and drag and drop if you really want to decide the location of your layouts. Now I have inserted too many layouts now. So again, what I'm going to do, delete and delete. I think this is the option that you always get on your Android mobile. Okay, done. Okay, great. So I think most of the participants have reached this and embedded two videos, and that is amazing. And now again we'll add another text file. So now what happened? I just added text file and it came here, not here. So what should I do now? So nothing to worry about. So just whenever you are there on this text box, you will see this plus sign, right? Then hold your mouse with your left key and yes, drag it down. So what exactly I'm going to write now? Madam, any suggestion from any of the participant? What should we write? Yes, I think this is best. Either testimonials or success stories, right? So this is my testimonials. I'm going to repeat this part again, so nobody has to worry. Again, I'm highlighting my part. Text, I'm saying heading. All right. So what exactly I'm going to add? So in case you have some images, you can add images. In case you have videos, you can add videos. So in our case, I'm just adding one image. So just this one, and I will write. So basically, again, here you will get the option of writing the title, some descriptions, and adding the image. So let me select some image and Google search image. So I'm assuming Rohit Sharma is my student, and though he play cricket, but sometime anyway, when he was always playing cricket and no time to attend regular school, so that is why he was coming to my classes. So that is why I'm adding Rohit Sharma image over here, right? So nothing we did, we just went over there. Okay, I'll repeat the process. Okay, don't worry, I went too fast. So just plus sign, select image, Google search, right? This week and Rohit Sharma. Select the option. Just click on one of the image and say insert, right? And since I have created two images, I'm deleting one. Now, okay, can we change those videos or images later? Yes, you can change the image later. From this box, you will see replace image, but video you cannot change. For video, you have to delete the videos and you have to bring new. All right. So images you can change, but not the videos. Right, Rohit Sharma, and parents will get very happy about it. They are sending their kids to some tuition classes where Rohit Sharma was the student, and he is just writing extraordinary class. So this is the way you can have lots of testimonials in the web page. So can you see like quickly within 15 minutes we are able to create our first page. So where we have class, some videos and testimonials. Now what happened? So this part, another image, I am not asking anyone to do it right away. You always can you do after the session. So now any website is not complete with one page. So always we have to add multiple pages. So in this case, as we discussed earlier, so this is insert and pages. All right. So are you clear? Insert and pages. So anyway, I'll ask here when you. So as we discussed before, plus sign is the best way of adding any of the elements. Click onto this, my first page. So assume I have so many testimonials with me. So I'm preparing one of testimonials. You can add another page, videos. So basically what happened in these videos, so whenever somebody is coming to my class, I am sharing lots of videos with them. They have to go through those videos before they come to the classroom. So I will just take you to the website that we discussed before, like this one. So here we got so many videos. Similarly, on our website also, we'll have different videos. So as of now, I'm requesting everyone just add one page, don't add two pages with the plus sign and give the name to this page. And now anyway, I'm not restricting. You can write whatever name that you want to write. So in my case, I have written testimonials. So what happened? So okay, how to delete this untitled page? Nothing to worry about. Again, you have to go to three dots, and here you'll get the option called delete. So that page will get removed. So can you see like what we done? What we have done? We have created one home page and another page of testimonials. So you can have inquiry form. You can have lots of PDFs, or you can have your own videos. So different pages you can create. Now you really want to see how does this page will look like in real. So what for that, what you have to do, you have to go to this option called preview. Can you see preview option is there, this mobile option, click onto this. Yes, that's it. And this is the way that your first page will look like, right? So I hope you did not find very difficult. And I'll just pause for 3 minutes. I'm asking everyone to add one page and add some element onto that page. And in case you have some queries, please ask me now. Right. So, and after this session, we'll move to the next part, and we'll try to learn different elements which are there on the website. So I have another chat. I have another query. Just 1 minute. Will testimonial page get linked? Yes, it will get linked automatically. So basically, so now as of now, we are on their preview option. So here, can you see this cross button, exit preview? Right. So we have just now outside our preview option. And so as soon as you write anything on this page and create, automatically it will appear on top of the page, means on this uh, top bar. Right, so this is the way of adding pages, and you can give direction or navigation to your website. Yeah, I'm pausing for now 3 minutes. In case you have any doubts, you can always ask me. Yes, friends. So now I think I hope all of you have understood how to create a fun page in two page. So in the next session, means that is a 5 minutes tea break session, we'll again resume, and we'll see how to use different other elements which are available in the website, means how to add drive, images, and different other options which are available. So we'll see different elements that can be added, and why we should add those elements in the website after 5 minutes. So we are just taking this 5 minute break. So hope to see you soon after 5 minutes.